So we are here at Falling Creek Falls State Park, and today is just going to be like a vlog day where we adventure through some parks, like some different historic parts and parks and stuff in the Swanee Lake City area, and we wanted to bring you guys along with us.
Chill day.
Yeah, chill day. Just get out in some nature, enjoy some stuff. We're going to be going to the Swanee lights and the Stephen Foster lights later tonight when it gets dark. During the day, thought we get some outdoorsy time in. But this is Falling Creek Falls State Park, and it is on the Conquistador Trail. Conquistador Trail, and they have Waterfall, so we're gonna check it out. So the park does open at 8 a.m. I believe, and then it closes at 5:30, so it closes very early, so make sure you come in time for that.
It's just like sun up to sundown. Signs are good.
And then we went ahead and we went down the other side of the boardwalk because the boardwalk splits in two and it says falls, and we went to the one that says falls. And then once we got done with the falls, we went to this other one where it leads to right here. There's just a path along the little stream. See, the paths are just kind of everywhere, if you catch what I'm saying. Like, there's path going that way, but I think this right here where all of these leaves in the water, that starts the waterfall. What we showed you guys with the actual waterfall, that was like the end of it, but this is all connected to the Swanee, if I'm correct, if I can tell by the dark color. So as you can see, there's just a bunch of fallen leaves. And then you can see where the rocks start building up to make that stream effect. So, yeah, pretty cool. What do you think? Walk trail that we just walked, the one that wasn't on a boardwalk anymore, that leads you back to the parking lot, this entrance to the parking lot with little signs with arrows that tell you where to go. So, yeah, there's also a really cute playground if you have kids. So, if you want to go to the playground. If you want to find this place, just put in Falling Creek Falls Playground into your GPS and it will take you there. I don't know why Falling Creek Falls doesn't come up, but the playground does. So yeah.
The Big Shoals entrance is on this dirt road, which we passed probably several times.
Yeah, we passed it like 3 times trying to find it, because the GPS location for Big Shoals Park drops you off at Little Shoals, and we want to go to Big Shoals. And so we're like, oh no. So we drove down, but there was no sign. The sign was like itty teeny tiny bitty, and it pointed to some dirt road with no markings, and it said Big Shoals down this way, and we're like, okie dokie then. So that's what we're doing.
Little Kia.
Yeah,
in our
little Kia. Okay. So there's a bat box up here, and it has bats in it. You can hear them tweeting, and it says bat crossing at the top. So we are going to do the Big Shoals hiking trail, which is almost 3 miles, and it's a round trip around the park, and it's a hike through this forest that I am very nervous about because that's a long hike. And yeah, so we're gonna see how it goes. Mav has gone to the car to go get like water and medical supplies and like our hiking pack just in case, because it's a pretty long trail. But yeah, we're gonna give it a try. We are at Big Shoals, if I forgot to tell you guys that. So there's Big Shoals and Little Shoals. Right now we're at Big Shoals, and it is the largest whitewater rafting system in the state of Florida, which is pretty cool. So yeah, it's rated as a class 3 whitewater rafting system, I guess, if that means anything. So they have the old Godwin Bridge right here.
Oh, what's left of it.
Yeah, what's left of it. So you can see the 2 giant beams right there. But it was an old 19th century bridge to cross the Swanee River. And obviously it got swept away in the flood, so that's what's left. The Swanee is a black water river. Here's just an overlook of the river. As you guys can see, there's more of these like limestone rock formations that are sticking up. So Big Shoals can range from like slow moving to a level 3, which when it's a level 3, obviously the more rainfall and the more water in the time of year you come, there's going to be water spilling over all of these rocks, creating more of these. So yes sirree, this time we came, it is about December. So this is what it looks like in the middle of December. So it's starting to get just a little sprinkly, a little bit rainy. This is what it looks like right now. But the Big Shoals hiking trail is the one that we are on. And how would you review this trail? Like walking, difficulty?
I don't know. It's a good trail.
Yeah.
Some stuff to see. Some of it's just plants.
Yeah, so...
Right now it's just palm fronds.
Yeah, a lot of palm fronds. The path isn't really like marked well, like it's not like paved, there's not gravel, it's just ground. There's a lot of tree roots, so if you have like issues with like knees, like pulling your knees up and down, I would be careful for it because it's a lot of like up, down with your legs because you're like climbing over tree roots. Just kind of, yeah, it's a trail. There's a couple balconies to overlook to see the river rapids. And most of it's just walking through forest. So, yeah, pretty good trail. There's a lot of gnats. So, be prepared for that. We're back. Physically, we're back. So, we got really confused in the end stages of this trail because the trail's not marked well at all.
Yeah, there's multiple roads.
There's lots of roads. There's
roads. They're dirt,
yeah,
and vehicles can't be on them. It's complicated.
There's like a 7 or 8 mile bike trail that also intertwines and loops in and out with the hiking trail, so you can easily go on the biking trail and not know it, and then be walking 8 miles. So yeah, we got very lost, and it was getting dark and starting to rain, and we were like, what do we do? Because the park closes at like around 5, so we were getting kind of worried. But we walked from how long?
2:20 something.
Yeah, from like 2:20 to now it's 4:13. So that's how long it takes to do the trail, I guess.
maybe not if you don't get lost.
Yeah,
Who knows?
I don't know if it's shorter if you don't get lost, but yep. Okay, so we're gonna head back to the Busy Bee to go use the restroom and like clean our hands and our face because we're sweaty, and get gas, and then we're gonna head to tend to her wound and ask for a band-aid, and then we're gonna head to Stephen Foster for their lights. Hopefully everybody's still doing lights because it's starting to sprinkle and I'm worried about that, so yeah.